Thokozani, Thokozani. Siyanibingelela esilwaneni. Siyimthukela. Siyabingelela. Ngibingelela wonke umuntu ongena kwi-live. Michael, it is a Wednesday. It is 6 o'clock. A few minutes after 6. As I had promised, ngizobuyile Michael. Ngizokhuluma nani. And I also promised that I do have a few things I would like to share with you guys. It's more of an opinion that I have than anything else. It's more an opinion that I have. It's an observation that might have many people arguing with me or disagreeing with me. But I'm willing. I'm willing to argue and I'm willing to be disagreed with. So, ngiyabingelela. Ngenani kwi-live. And let's see. This platform, I'm more regretful to the feeling that some people feel confused, and the point where abantu abaningi are confused is valid. It's valid because a person says, "Hey, Tugel, I'm confused because sengifunde okuningi and I've been practicing it this way." Some don't want to admit that lendlela engiyenza ngayo is wrong or ayingisebenzeli. They won't admit that. But at least they try. At least they are honest. Some are honest, at least. some are honest to say, I have found truth kulezinto okhuluma ngazo Thwele. More especially when it comes to laba bathwasayo. And when you're a spiritual person, spirituality doesn't necessarily mean kumele besangoma. So that's something engiqaphele kakhulu kubantu, that people think when I speak about African spirituality, wacabanga ukuthi ngikhuluma ngezangoma or ngikhuluma ngokuthwasa. I only focus more on ukuthwasa because that is a route that most people choose to take when faced with their spiritual awakening. There are many people who are spiritual, abangathwasi. Abantu abafana nembongi zomthonyama. Imbongi yomthonyama is very spiritual. Kodwana ayithwasi. Baningi abantu. I think the example yembongi is one example that almost everyone can understand. Ngesaba. In a very long time, after a very long time, I think I can safely admit that ngesaba. Ngosaba how forward our people have become, and how and the level that they are being misled in. People are taking ownership of their lives. That is a good thing. But they are misguided and misinformed. Nayo ke le ntawo engiyosabayo, because none of them who are misinformed would take a step back and just say, okay, let me take a look at this and let me see ukuthi ikhamba kanjani. I'm saying this having experienced something these past 2 weeks, especially the past weekend. This thing I've witnessed has scared me to the point where I'm afraid of telling people what to do and what not to do anymore. People are desperate for help. Some don't even know they know they need help. They don't know what they need help from. they just, due to the pressure, they just jump into things. It, it's difficult to talk about, but I'm gonna try. Upon witnessing umuntu athwasa or bathu yathwasa, thokoza musa, being convinced that we will help you by taking impahla lo ozoyigcoka, siphose around and dip it in some water and have you wear that and claim that you are healed and we have helped you. Did you guys hear what I just said? Umuntu comes to you seeking help. They're confused, they're misinformed, nothing in their lives is going well. Things are going wrong. They don't know when it started, they don't know why it started, and they don't even know why they're here. They came to you seeking guidance. You told them Batwasa. They accepted that because they don't know. And they decided because they want help, they'll take the journey. And they did. And then you shuffle that person's life up in a space of a month. And then you take a few cloths, throw them around. Let me repeat this. You take a few cloths, you throw them around. Literally. Throw them around and have them wear those clothes or cloths and tell them that they are healed. It was unbearable to watch. It was unbearable to witness. And what hurts the most is that some people live to be lied to. Some people live to be lied to. They are so desperate to want what they don't know that they're okay with a person who tells them what they would like to hear rather than hear what is. They don't want to hear the truth. They just want to hear what they would like to hear. Muntu, your marriage is falling apart. Your life is on hold. Nothing is moving forward. You're stagnatized. You want to know why are your things going so wrong? And I say to you, your things are going so wrong because uyathwasa or uyathwasa. There are some people who come to consultations just to hear those words. There are some people who come to consultations just to hear isangoma sithi umama next door, umngani wakho, your family member, they come to consultations to hear those specific words, maybe not in that order, but they go to consultations to hear exactly those words. And it hurts. To see a person wasting bonus yakhe on something they don't even believe is real. Okay. Believing that we are twasa isangoma sikutshela ukuthi awuthwasi, but when you still believe that we are twasa, that is something else. It's okay. But now, going to isangoma sikutshela ukuthi uyathwasa, lento nawe uyikholwa, but because you want help, uqhubeke uyenze. Understand me this. Please, man. Can someone help me understand this? Maybe because Minangtwasa, I don't know what people are dealing with, but help me understand. Please help me understand. What, like kusuba kwenzeka intoni, kwenzekani kubantu. Umuntu uyangena esilwaneni, umbhulela lo, ungamtsheli ukuthi uyaloya mama se next door. Ungamtsheli ukuthi ukhona icolleague wakhe umenza lokhu nalokhu. Ungamtsheli ukuthi family member imenza lokhu nalokhu. Ungamtsheli ukuthi uyathwasa. Umbikela into encane. There's ABC that needs to be done for izinto zakho zibe right. And then you leave it at that. And then umuntu akutshela ukuthi awaya kangicananga lo, because they already had a theory of what they wanted you to tell them. And then they're willing to spend money on something that is not even real or not even true. Why is that? Help me understand this. Please, someone, anyone. Can you understand this, man? Can you understand this? But now, what triggers people to go to extremes that much, that is willing to do into that ingqondo yakhe is not even in, okanye they don't even believe in? Please. Some of you might be wondering what I'm talking about. I'm talking people being forward esangomeni, abantu abakhokhela isangoma, abantu who are willing to be fooled by isangoma. Because at first I was bashing abantu abathwasayo. Ngithi ay angiyazi lento yenziwa ubani. Angiyazi lento yenziwa ubani. Ubani is not supposed to be doing this. Ubani is not supposed to be doing that. Until you see umuntu azifunela yona lento. I wish someone, anyone, could just help me understand what happens, what triggers this thing. What triggers this thing? Please help me. Anyone. Anyone, please, man. No one. Okay. I'm going to say this, and I think it's going to trigger a whole lot of people, but I'm okay with it. Uktwasa is not a religion. And there's nothing of religion ongayithola ekuthwaseni. Let me put it this way. If you claim ukuthi uyethwasa, and before doing anything yokuthwasa uyathandaza, awuthwasi. All right. I'm going to say this again. Ukuba uyathwasa okanye wena uthi uyathwasa kodwa inkqubo yokuphila kokuthwasa kwakho uthatha izinto ezifuzisela nezifundisa ecaweni, awuthwasi. I'm going to say this again. Awuthwasi if ungumntu ophila with religious methodologies. If you're using religious methods, awuthwasi. Anikwazi uba wenza ntoni, but awuthwasi. Period. I dare isangoma esithi sona sithwasile that will align ukuthwasa and anything religious. I think it's been too much ngibukela abantu bebhanqa. I sometimes feel abanye abantu bayadeserve ukubhanqa. Shem, some of you niyadeserve ukubhanqa. A majority of you ababhanqayo, you deserve it. You really do. You really do. Because it is you, when you get to a sangoma that tells you the truth, you want to hear something else because you don't understand a sangoma that tells you exactly what you need to do. You want a person who's going to give you fancy things that aren't true just to consume your money. Thokoza. Thank you very much, Siwe. Siwe, Thokoza mkhulu. I hear people saying that there are 3 steps, of which uqala kwimbola emhlophe, uye webomvu, then from there to isithunywa. Is that possible? Is it true? Let me be blunt. There aren't any 3 steps. There aren't any 3 steps. And lo msangano wesithunywa ngumsangano. Lo msangano wesithunywa ngumsangano. Because isithunywa never had anything to do with religion. It had nothing to do with the Bible. It had nothing to do with church. I think I've explained this before. See, mawumuntu engenwa idlozi, ayikho enye into engazikhulume ngapha kwedlozi. Tshela mina wena. Angeke uzuyithole nakuphi into engakhuluma ngapha kwedlozi. Ayikho. Ayikho into engakhuluma ngapha komuntu omdala. Ayikho. Ayikho. I dare anyone who thinks they know something. I dare you. I dare you to challenge me on this. Besithi mhla sehlulwa idlozi singalazi lifunani, singalazi kwa indlela elikhuluma ngayo. Sithi ntomdala kasithumele umfana omncane. Thuma umfana omncane azosikhulumela into esizwayo. Hence the name. Hence the fucking name. Futhi lesi semoya masidabuka, masifika sizodlulisa udaba. Sithi uthi umuntu omdala ufuna lokhu nalokhu nalokhu ya. Uthi umuntu omdala akwenzeke lokhu. Uthi umuntu omdala akwenzeke lokhu. Uthi umuntu omdala akwenzeke lokhu. So now the only thing you do is acknowledge lento efunwa umuntu omdala. Ungangitsheli mina ukuthi hayi mina ngizothwasa kodwa ngifuna ukwenza isithunywa kuphela. Ma uyathwasa uyathwasa. There is no sangoma esithwasilo kwamampela ezingaze sitsheshela idlozi, si ignore idlozi, siyoqala ngesithunywa. Hey man, ingqondo zabantu ziphi? Like ilento kuthiwa common sense, where does it exist? Some things are self-explanatory. They explain themselves. They explain themselves. You go to a palace. You go to a palace. Ogqiba unixelela uba uzawufika pha uyo acknowledge a servant. No man. You going to a fucking palace. Unixelela uba you will go to a palace to acknowledge a servant. Isithunywa sendlu, isicaka. Huh? Huh? Yintoni isicawa? Yintoni isicawa? Yima wo, yintoni isicawa? They even have the nerve of saying, mina ngifuna ukuthwasa ngohlobo la kwamoya. Whoa. Which one? Luphi uhlobo la kwamoya? Hey, luphi uhlobo la kwamoya? The state where spirituality is concerned, kukwamoya already. Athi umuntu hayi mina ndiyathwasa tata, qha mna bandibiza kweli cala la kwamoya. I'm like, the fuck? Him. I need to take a breather for this one. I've been holding this thing back for a very, very long time. For a very long time. Umntu comes to isangoma, tells isangoma ukuthi yena uyethwasa. Kodwa kodwa yena intwaso yakhe kweliqala lakwamoya. I have asked a person, what do you mean by iqala lakwamoya? Clearly you know something that I don't. Which side is that? What do you mean iqala lakwamoya? They say hayi funeka nithwasa isicawa. Akukho ukuthwasa isicawa. Akukho ukuthwasa isicawa. If uthi kumuthwasile futhi udonsa isithunywa, then I don't recognize you. I do not recognize you. You are a form of no existence to me. I need to pay attention to what I say. Most of you are not ready for this truth. Most of you are not ready for this truth. Angihlangani lapho. Musa, lutho. Angihlangani ke lapho. Angesabe lutho. Yeah. Twasani man. No man, no like Twasan man. No, Twasan. No, Twasan. No, like Twasan. This is why I say some of you deserve to be lied to. You deserve to have your money being taken from you. Because same awuthwasi utshela mina ukuthi wena ufuna usetshenzwa kanje. Hayibo. You have a brain tumor and you are telling the surgeon that no, akangayikhuphi la, ayikhuphe la. Ngoba wena le yakhe tumor ilapha kule ndawo. You telling the person who knows exactly what they're doing, who knows why they're doing what they're doing, how to do their job, because you think you know. From information you got from Google. Because most of you get this information from Google. Type in Gogo such and such. They give you 2 minutes worth of knowledge and you think you know everything. They tell you exactly what you want to hear and you run with it. And then you insulting izangoma. Singakwenze lutho. We did nothing to you. We did absolutely nothing to you. After what happened this weekend, I really think some people deserve what's happening to them. I am sorry, but it's the truth. Uktwasa, what any form of our sense of spirituality is, kukwamoya lapho. Akukho ukuthwasa idlozi nokuthwasa kwakamoya. You're just a stupid somebody who doesn't want to learn and doesn't want to let go of, you're still a slave in your own mind. And now you are forcing those slavery teachings onto our ancestral teachings. You are polluting basically. Basically, you are polluting who we are. And I'm saying this to each and every Sangoma that practices the same nonsense. If you're a Sangoma ehamba ikhala ngezithunywa, you are the problem. You are the problem. If Esizithunywa was so glorious as it is claimed to be, then besingazofika, even the name would not be Isithunywa. That little manservant is just that, a manservant. Tina mhlaka sithwasisa sihoya the actual pipeline, direct. Kulapho esilanda khona ukuphila. Hayi umuntu ozothi uthi ubani makwenzeke lokho, uthi ubani makwenzeke lokho, uthi ubani makwenzeke lokho. Stop this thing. If you want, I'm okay with people even unfollowing the page after this one. I'm okay. I really am. I really am. I've been tippy-toeing around this topic because I bengafuni ukuhlukumeza abantu, bengafuni ukubakhubekisa. Just wanted to teach people some things. But now I've seen that, hey, some of you don't want to learn. Some of you are okay with being abused. When you are being told that even we are abused, you're the type that says, no, young tand. Some of you are okay with being misled. No, for real. This thing is no joke. Some of you enjoy being misled. And let the misleading comments. I'll help who wants to be helped. I'll teach who wants to be taught. And abanye abantu, I've posted a video lapho engithi abantu abaningi bafana netshe. They are stones. No matter what you do, they will never change. They'll remain stones. They'll remain stones. I guess ezinye zangoma learned that long before I did, because they don't even try. They don't even try. But do these things at your own risk. Do these things at your own risk. Abanye abantu la bakhohlisana. Abanye abantu lana bakhohlisana. With this black and red thing, this red and white thing. Stop this. Stop this thing. Ukuthwasa kunye. Kwehluka lapha amabhoda aphekwa khona. That's all. Because it is the separating ukuthwasa that opened the gap for izangoma ezingakwazi ukwelapha isizwe. Izangoma ezingakwazi ukuthwasisa have gotten an opportunity to penetrate and get their claws in inkqubo yokuthwasa. Izangoma ezingakwazi ukugaya imbokoteyeza got the opportunity zokugayela abantu umhlaba ne-tea bags. Izangoma ezingakwazi ubhula zikhona ziningi. Izangoma ezingakwazi ubhula, they have penetrated ubungoma now by having irrestation of indlela yokubhula. You always know, if I go to this one, they can have 6 clients, and out of those 6 clients, 4 of the 6 need cleansing. 3 of the 4 need cleansing because they might be in an accident in 5 months from now, or 2 of them have the same problem in their marriage. Abantu sebabhula into engekho. They tell themselves kuzongena 10 people and I'll distribute imvunulo yam according to those 10 people, which all 10 people will have same scenarios. Twice restation because umuntu ubhula restation. There are people who imvunulo yabo is designed to tell you ukuthi yethwasa and kumele usheshe ungene. There are people imvunulo yabo always go nomsebenzi. You go to a sangoma for consultation, and you go there with 200 rands or 400 rands, and you leave having paid them 2.5. They knew exactly what to tell you, when to tell you, and how to tell you, so that you can do exactly what they want you to do. Kupuli restation, kwelatri restation, cleansing, and all of this other nonsense. They know nothing above that. They know nothing above that. Twasa restation. All 25 yama twasa iti yo. Buza lento iti yo, uti yo. Why uti yo? Buza lento mhla ivakashele amathonga ayibonisana ayazi lutho. Why uthi yo? Ayazi lento lutho. Why ugaqa? Ayazi lento lutho. Kusho baba. Stop this thing, man. Stop this. People have to stop this thing. People have to stop this thing. And what hurts the most is that the point of confusion ihamba nemali. The point of confusion ihamba nemali, ikhamba nemali, ihamba nemali. Anyway, the point, if people were being misled and given false information and all of these things, I think it would have been okay if their pockets were not concerned. We need to stop this. Zangoma masiphucukeni. Masiphucukeni zangoma, masiphucukeni. And nani bantu abangathwasi. Stop thinking you know, man. Stop thinking you know. And sometimes you just need to look yourself in the mirror. If your marriage is failing, your marriage is failing because something between the two of you and your husband, need to fix yourselves before niye sangomeni. If your things are falling, hamba, mbongeni ebuhlanti kuwenu, do something. Don't run to isangoma. Stop this thing. Stop this thing, because now, I think if you first do introspection before going to naipini nyang, now you won't be desperate for help of things that don't exist. People don't want to look into themselves. They just run to inyang, and then they accept whatever nonsense they're being told there. Some of you call themselves church gogos. The fuck is a church gogo? Huh? Church gogo. What is a gogo? Mina ngu church gogo. What is a church gogo wena? No, mina ngithwasile but ngithwase isicawu ngithi fuck off. Exactly, Musa. People want indaba noba zikho. Umuntu is losing friends. They want to know what kungani I'm losing friends. You're losing friends because you're surrounded by kak people. There is no in between. The people you consider to be friends, they're not your friends. Same applies in family. Not everyone who is in your who's your family member wants nice things for you. Abaglohi, abagayeli muti. It's just that they don't want good things for you, so they don't wish good things for you. And the matters of the heart, those are a hassle. Just fix yourself. Remove yourself from toxic situations. Remove yourself from toxic people. Find self. Find self. Ngoba majority yenu, hey, everywhere we go now, sihlangana nabantu abagcoka ubuhlalo. Igqirha lensimbi anihlangane igqirha lensimbi. And ke ngoku problem amagqirha lensimbi acinga ayazi. Acinga ayazi. Acinga ayazi. So, yes man. But because this was not that far off an engagement, I won't dab in too much into what I've experienced, but it was painful to see. It was painful to watch. It was painful to be around. Having the whole process being done to a person who's not even there mentally. This person is not here. You can see that, no. And seeing the same people Lomuntu has trusted to help them, I'm making jokes of the situation. That, mhlaye ngalungi, then akulungi. It's a shuffle situation. That's painful. It's painful. It's painful. It was painful to see or witness. Please fix yourselves before ningene kule journey, because it's dangerous out there, man. You're gonna lose a lot more than your money. You're gonna lose a lot more than your money. And I remove myself from people abakanje because I pride myself ngenkqubo yami yokuphila, ngenkqubo yami yobunyangi. Thus I can't associate with people abenza into ezingasile, the same things I get on this platform to bash. Please, man. Thokozani.